NBA players who are on the radar are guys like LeBron James and Anthony Davis, whose Lakers are tied for the best record in the NBA. Giannis Antetokounmpo is leading the Bucks on their 16-game winning streak. James Harden is averaging nearly 40 points, and Luka Doncic is hovering around triple-double averages with his Mavericks currently in the second seed in the West, while Kawhi, George, and the Clippers are comfortably cruising along, saving their best for the playoffs. With all of this being said, these high-profile players are winning a lot and are actually overshadowing some of the terrific performances from the less talked about players. Here's 5 players who need more shine for the season they're having. Number 5. Brandon Ingram. The Pelicans are currently standing at 6-19, and their dynamic new star in Zion Williamson is still yet to play a game with the team. So with that in mind, it makes sense that people aren't paying too much attention to the lowly Pelicans. With that being said, Brandon Ingram is now in an offense that can highly feature him and give him plenty of isolation opportunities that he needs to be successful, and it's working beautifully. Ingram is currently averaging 24.9 points, 7.1 rebounds, and 3.8 assists on 49% shooting. If he was to continue on this tear he's on, not only will he be gaining some reputation as a star in this league, but by year's end, he'll also be a candidate for the Most Improved Player award. Number 4. Karl-Anthony Towns. Somehow, it's easy to forget that this young man is only 24 years old and still developing his game. In large part because of the Jimmy Butler drama, many have come to question Cat's toughness and work ethic along with all the other Timberwolves. Despite those questions, the production is still there, and it's getting better this year as he's averaging 25.9 points, 11.7 rebounds, 4.5 assists, and 1.3 blocks on 51.2% shooting. He's also become quite the sniping center. Cat is currently shooting 41.4% from three-point range, which makes him the most efficient center from that distance in the entire league. Despite his high volume of threes, the efficiency is still elite, as he's 10th in the entire league in three-pointers attempted, which is by far higher than any other center in the game today. Number 3. Andrew Wiggins. Let's keep it in Minnesota, where we're taking a look at one of the most highly scrutinized wings in the league. Andrew Wiggins has frequently had his work ethic questioned in recent seasons, but this season is beginning to look like the start of a career year for him, as he's averaging 24.6 points, 5.2 rebounds, and 3.4 assists, which are all career highs, while shooting 45.5% from the field. Wiggins is also contesting a lot of shots and is averaging 1.2 blocks this year, which is stellar for a 6'7" small forward. Unfortunately, the Timberwolves are currently 10-14 in a tough Western Conference, and they're collectively one of the worst defensive teams in the league. Until the team defense improves, don't expect many more W's, even with Towns and Wiggins having career years. Number 2. Trey Young. We already know Trae is a quality basketball player, but most of the sophomore attention has been directed at Luka. Also, Trae's supporting cast has been terrible this season, so that doesn't help people give their attention to the Hawks, and many simply haven't been realizing how amazing Trae has been. His field goal percentage, his three-point percentage, and his free throw percentage have all significantly improved from the previous season. When Trae Young was an up-and-coming player in his college career, we were flooded with Steph Curry comparisons, which seemed like an ambitious stretch at the time, but since then, he's done nothing but validate those comparisons, especially this season. He's currently averaging 27.9 points, 8.6 assists, and 4 rebounds on 45.3% shooting. Steph Curry has averaged 27.9 points only one time in his entire career. In fact, it took Steph 6 seasons before we saw him balling at the level that Young is playing at right now in only his second year. He's already a superstar, and whenever Steph Curry comes back healthy, it will be interesting to see how the comparisons continue, because Young is closing the gap faster than some realize. Number 1. Pascal Siakam. The Raptors were supposed to have a significant drop-off after the Kawhi departure, right? Well, not if this man has anything to do with it. Siakam has shouldered more of the offensive load for the Raptors this season and is averaging 24.5 points, 8.3 rebounds, and 3.5 assists on 45.7% shooting. Every year, this man adds several things to his game as he continues to improve. Also consider the fact that no player in NBA history has ever won back-to-back Most Improved Player awards. But Siakam has a realistic shot at being the first, and when you see his numbers this year compared to last year, it's clear why. Let me know in the comments section who are some other under-the-radar players who deserve more recognition for the way they're playing this season. Thanks for watching as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more NBA content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.